Hello again and welcome back. I hope you are feeling really well today. So let's talk about routing now. So what is routing? Routing is how you navigate in the web application. So if you opened any web browser and typed www.somesite.com, so this basically gets you to the root or to the first page in that website. So if you want to get to, for example, a products page, so you will have to type /products and it will take you to the products page. It's not simply like that, but we are talking for example. So this is called a request. So in order to route through your application, you have to have a route list. So at the beginning, we are in the web browser side. So we type something in the web browser, www.somesite.com. So this goes to the routes list. We have a routes in our web app stored and predefined by the developer. So Laravel basically looks for that route you entered. If it exists, then it takes you to a controller, the defined controller for that route. And the controller, as we said in the previous video or in the first video, that it does some calculations and it gets the data from the database using the model. So it sends something for the model and the model responds with the data and the controller does the calculations and finally sends the data process to the view. So the view compiles or process this data and view whatever we want to view and hide whatever we want to hide and send the final web page to the browser back. So when you type /products, the products will come from the control, will come from the database, and the products will be sent to the views, and the view will view the products on the web page. So that is basically how the routes work. This is the whole process. So if you find some error of the route isn't defined, so check your routes. If you find something about the controller is not defined, check your controller. It's very structured and you will know where is your error at. So let's now dive into the code and see you in the code editor. All right, my awesome people. So we are now in the code editor. Let's see the routes file that we talked about in the slides. It's located in the routes folder. We can find here 4 different files and we are interested in the web.php. So if we open that up, we will find a predefined route. Okay, so as I said that if you are interested in the first page in the web page, you will type /. So as we can see here that this is the first page. It's the same if you are typing a / or nothing at all, it will return the same thing. So let's read this route slowly. So it's getting something from the route class in Laravel, all right? And it's using the get method. We have several different methods in Laravel for requests or in web development in general. And this get method gets 2 parameters. The first one is the path for that route or for that view, and the second parameter is a function. Here we can replace this function with the controller, but for now let's use this function. So what does this function does is it's returning a view called welcome. All right, so that what is it does? It's returning a view called welcome. So where is this welcome view located? If we think logically, it will be located in a folder called views. So where is the view folder? We can go to the resources folder and we can search for the views folder and we can find inside here the welcome blade. All right, so the blade syntax or this blade, we will talk about it later. It's simply the syntax that is written here. So this is the blade syntax. And this file is actually the HTML file. all right, where we will display the result to the user. All right, so as we can see, here is the Laravel title. Okay, we can change this for whatever we want, code brain. All right, let's save this and let's head to the browser and let's refresh this page. We will find code brain instead of Laravel. All right, so what if we want to display a second page? Like I want to display here an about page. All right, so right now we have a 404 error, which means that you don't have an about page. So let's create one. Let's create a new file called about.blade.php. Actually, you don't need to use Blade. If you don't want to use them, it's all right, but Laravel makes it easy with Blade, so it's a good idea to use it. All right, so let's copy everything in this file. I'm super lazy. And let's type here about. All right, so if we refresh this page, again, we are getting 404 error because as we said, we have to define this route first. We have to define the /about. So let's go to the web.php and let's copy this thing because it's the same, right? And let's type here about. All right, but if we leave this as it is, it will return the welcome view. Let's try it. It's returning the welcome view, right? But it's about path. So to fix that, we will need to type here about. So give me the about blade, not the welcome blade. So if we go to the web browser and refresh this, we will get the about page. So this is basically how you define routes, different routes, and how you create different views and how you view them. Let's try to pass data to that view. So let's define here, for example, about, right? And let's type this is about me. Let's escape this. I'm awesome. All right, so, and let's send this variable to the view. So to send that data to the view, we will go to the end of this view function and make an arrow and type with. So you are sending this view with, all right, the data. So the variable you are using in the view file is called about. You can call this whatever you want, but if you name it something, you have to use it in the blade file. And here we will call this variable. All right, so now we are passing this data with this view to display it in the view. So let's go to the view and let's edit this. If we want to view any dynamic data in Blade, we have to type a double curly braces, all right, and type the name of the variable with the $sign. All right, so let's save this and let's refresh this and we will find what we typed in the variable here. So that is basically how you define new routes and how you pass data to them. You can pass anything you want. You can pass an array, for example. Let's pass an array. So let's call it about array. So let's make the array parentheses here. And oops, it's not parentheses, it's the, all right, or bracket. Let's call this about. All right, and let's give it an arrow, big arrow, fat arrow. And let's make a new, for example, name. All right, code brain. All right, oh, we forgot the comma here. All right, so now we have an array that we want to pass it to the view. So let's display this array in the blade. So if we want to display an array or a key in an array, we we will display the name first. So we will display the name. Okay. And we will also display the about. So we have, let's break the line here. So it will be beautiful. All right, let's refresh. And here we go. Code Brain. This is about me. I'm awesome. All right. So that is it with this video. I hope everything is clear. If you have any doubts about what I'm talking about, just comment down below and reach me out and I'll try to help you. So see you in the next one. Bye.